Hey, it's Jay. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that celebrate Merry Christmas, I'm probably posting this the day after Christmas, today I have a Bookish haul, which includes books, and then I also have like a lot of bookmarks that I got, and a good journal and some other bookish things, so it's not just books. So I'm gonna work my way backwards from what I got today for Christmas from my parents and then my friend, and then I'm gonna go back about a month all the way to what I got a couple months ago. So let's get into it. Also, I'm using my digital camera today instead of my DSLR, and I'm in my bedroom instead of my office because I thought it'd be like a little bit more cozy with Christmas and stuff. The first thing I got, going backwards, is a book on editing, cover to cover, What First-Time Authors Need to Know About Editing by Sandra Windle. This is mostly meant for self-publishers, so, authors that are going to self-publish, which is what I'm going to do hopefully in the next couple years, and so I thought it would be really useful, and my parents got it for me. It talks about, like, just looking at the table of contents, it talks about, like, why you need an actual editor instead of, like, self-editing, but also, like, editing enough so that the editor can read what you've written, how to find one, like with a budget, talking about the different types of editing, like developmental and stuff, developmental versus line, and talks about beta readers, talks about other members of your production team, which I think is really nice, that it includes some parts on that, and yeah, this had good reviews on Amazon, and so I'm hoping that I will find it very useful. Go little rock star. The next book is technically for the family, but I'm including it, and that's What Unites Us: Reflections on Patriotism by Dan Rather. This is a collection of essays by Dan Rather. He's a journalist, I believe, a political journalist, just like editorials and stuff. And if I could find the table of contents, that'd be great. But there's different essays on freedom, community, exploration, responsibility, and character. Talks about things such as the vote, immigration, science, the arts, service, a whole bunch of things that my parents and I are all interested in. And so I'm hoping that this will be interesting, and I'll probably annotate it a little bit. I'll have to ask my parents how they feel about me underlining stuff. But yeah. Also from my parents, I got a mug that says, I before E, except when your foreign neighbor Keith receives 8 counterfeit beige sleighs from feisty caffeinated weightlifters. Weird. This is just a little cute grammar English major mug, and I absolutely love it. There was another one that I liked, but it had, like, talking about the differences between, like, two, and two, there, and there, and a couple other words, but it was a bit explicit. And so my mom went with this one, which is super cute. And I'm not the kind of person that uses mugs for pens or nothing, so I'm gonna actually use it for drinks and stuff. I also got this planner. It's really pretty periwinkle with like gold stuff. Not much to say about it. It's thicker than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna try and become more organized in my life this coming year. And so my mom got this for me to try and help me with that. She also got me 2 more new notebooks that I use for my reading bullet journal, so I still have 1 more that I have new, and so this will last me the next few years, which is good, because these ones tend to go in and out of stock on Amazon a lot, so I'll be good for a couple years. My parents also got me an Alexander Hamilton and a Ruth Bader Ginsburg Funko Pop. I just love both of these. I don't really get a lot of Funko Pops, I say that, but I have almost a dozen now at this point, probably. But I get ones that are, like, very impactful in my own life, instead of like, oh, that's so cute or whatever. I get ones that are impactful in my life, and RBG is an icon, as is Hamilton, and I love that it has Len's little ponytail. But I can't wait to put these on my shelf somewhere and get Angelica and Eliza. My mom also got me some more washi tape. Some of them are ones that I already had but have gotten low on, and then some of them are ones that I don't really have. Like, there's some thinner ones here. Usually I have I don't know, I guess this is like centimeter wide or something. But this one's like half that width, So that'll be interesting to use, but yeah, just assorted washi tapes. And then this isn't really books, but it's Star Wars, and BookTube seems to like Star Wars a lot, so I got Solo and The Rise of Skywalker. This also isn't books, but I got myself a Love is Love ornament. I thought I'd include it since it's Christmassy and a lot of BookTube is gay. You wanna leave me, Alicia? Going on to what my friend Caroline got me. She got me a little Hermione plushie, which is cute but also very creepy, so I'm just gonna put that over there and figure out what to do with it later. She also got me the third Percy Jackson and the Olympians graphic novel for Titan's Curse. I have mixed feelings about the graphic novels, but because they're Rick Riordan, that I'm getting them because I will buy literally anything that Rick Riordan puts out into the world. The other book she got me is Sleeping Around by Morgan Vega. Morgan Vega is an author, an independent author that I mutuals with. She's really cool. But I've been wanting this book for a while, and my friend Caroline said that when she was going through my wish list on Amazon looking at the different books and stuff, because she usually gets a book or two that as kind of like a mutual vibe between us. She said she got this because of like the cover lavender, and like purple is my favorite color. And when I saw this I got so excited because I saw the edge, like this little part of the cover and the color, and I knew immediately what it was because I've been wanting to get it for a while because it's indie and that's what I'm gonna be, and it's purple and it's new adult, which I'm trying to find more new adult novels, and like the premise is really interesting. It's like this girl is in college and she had a roommate, but then I'm not describing this very well. I'm sorry, Morgan, if you're watching this for some reason. But she is in like a foster house and she's trying to go to a music major dorm because she's a violinist. And something happens with her arch rival, and she can't live in the dorm because something happened, she didn't get in, and so she is going back and forth between different friends' houses, living there. Yeah, it's new adult and I'm excited. The next thing I'm going to include is 2 Bookish pins I got. The first one is the Mockingjay pin from the Hunger Games. I've been wanting this for a while because the first Hunger Games book is probably my favorite book. I'm torn between that and the Percy Jackson books, but I finally got this. And then from out of print I got a Belle enamel pin, because Belle is one of my 2 favorite Disney princesses, Belle and Mulan, and it was just so cute and it was on sale, and so I had to get it. So for my charity live stream on the 11th, some of the incentives I got were some Redbubble stickers, and while I got Redbubble stickers for incentives, I decided to go ahead and get some for myself as well. So I made a sticker that says, I donated to News Story for Thank Miss 2021, so I got a few of those for both to include in the people who got the stickers for donations, in addition to the 6 that they got already, and a couple for myself to put on my journals and stuff. And then I also got some Heroes of Olympus stickers. I just finished rereading that series. You can watch my vlog. I'll include the link down there in the description. But I got a sticker that has all of the 7 plus Nico and Reina, and then Demigod Squad with Camp Half-Blood and Camp Jupiter. I got Frank, Hazel, Jason, Leo, and Piper. And then Calypso, Reina, Will, Nico, Talia, Grover, Percy, and Annabeth. And I'm gonna probably do like a whole spread with Heroes of Olympus because I'm currently hyper fixated on those. So I got several bookmarks the last little while. Last month I went through a breakup, and so from out of print again, I did some retail therapy and I got 4 bookmarks because they were BOGO. I forgot it's double-sided. I got this bookmark that has like names of banned books crossed out, and then on the other side it's like the what is that called? I forget what it's called, but like the scratchy thing where if you like move it, then it changes the shape, what you can see. But I'm gonna keep it on this side because this side tends to make me dizzy, which is something I've learned. I also got a library card with the pride flag, including like the black and brown stripes. I got a Nancy Drew bookmark, and I got this Book Nerd Pride with a heart on the back. And then from Amazon, I don't need any more bookmarks, but my pillow fell and scared me. I got this really pretty jewel colored tone unicorn bookmark. I got this really interesting like the moon phases with stars. I got a Mulan with her looking at flower. I forget what kind of flower that is. And then I got a Grumpy Cat bookmark that says great story, now shut up. The other day my dad and I were at BJ's, which is a store that's kind of like Costco for those of you that don't know, and I got Rick Riordan's most recent book, Daughter of the Deep, because again I will buy anything from Rick Riordan, and I hadn't gotten this yet. And it was on a markdown price at BJ's, if you remember, which my parents are. TBH, I don't exactly know what all this is about. I don't even know if it has to do with mythology or anything. All I know is that the main character is a freshman, and her older brother is either a sophomore or a junior. I can't remember. But they go to this academy, and their parents die like on a scientific expedition. They're on a bus ride to a ship, like on a field trip, and they witness like this tragedy, and the professor that's accompanying them tells them that they've been fighting a cold war against this rival school for 150 years. I don't know. It's Rick Riordan, so I bought it. Speaking of Rick Riordan, there was some kind of, I don't know exactly, some kind of deal on Amazon where I got 5 Rick Riordan books. I got the third and final book in the Magnus Chase trilogy, which is with Norse mythology. Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, I can't really say what this is about because it's the third book, but I might do a reading vlog on reading the trilogy because I need to reread the first book and I need to actually finish reading the second book because I haven't even met Alex, who is like the genderqueer or gender fluid love interest, and so I need to reread that and get to them. And then I also got 4 companion books that go with Percy Jackson and Heroes of Olympus. I got Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the Demigod Files, Demigods and Magicians, Percy and Annabeth Meet the Canes. I also will probably do a reading vlog for the Cane Chronicles, which is the Egyptian mythology series. Camp Half-Blood Confidential, Your Real Guide to the Demigod Training Camp, narrated by Percy Jackson, and then narrated by Raina, Camp Jupiter Classified, Probatio's Journal, or Roman Roman version of this. And again, I might do a reading vlog because on most of these, I'm going to be marking Percabeth moments. 3 more physical books, and then I got some ebooks. First one I got is Writing Fantasy and Science Fiction by Orson Scott Card, Philip Athens, and Jay Lake. This is a Writer's Digest book, and I've been meaning to get it for a while. Oh my god, I forget how bad the font is. Because I write, a lot of the things I write is urban fantasy, and I don't feel a need to explain myself about this any longer. I also got a companion book for Skullduggery Pleasant by Derek Landy, the Skullduggery Pleasant Grimoire, The Secret History of the Universe. This is so cool. I hope to do this someday, but it includes like, I need to finish reading the series first because there are spoilers in here eventually. but I think it goes book by book, and so I could read through like the 4th one and be fine. But it has like letters and like talks about different creatures that are there, has some illustrations, kind of like expands on some of the things that happen. There's a comic, and it's just so interesting. I can't wait to get around to this once I finish. I don't know what book I have to read through to not be spoiled anymore. Presenting an unmissable paraquel to the internationally best-selling Skullduggery Pleasant series, the Skullduggery Pleasant Grimoire. Yes, I'm not entirely sure what a paraquel is either. You think you know Skullduggery Pleasant? At once a thrilling and innovative recap of the 15 books so far, a reference guide to characters, and a treasure trove for bonus content, which I love bonus content. Featuring stunning new artwork by a host of artists, it includes things you never knew about the world, live commentary from Skullduggery and Valkyrie, who's the protagonist, shocking revelations, and a twisted brand new story that weaves through it all. This is the whole story for the first time. You are not ready. I am not ready. It's very weird texture. The last physical book I got was also from Caroline, but it was like an early Christmas present. We went shopping and I got her a book and then she got me a book. But she got me The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I've heard kind of mixed things about this. I've heard a lot of people say that it's really good, and then I've heard a lot of people say that it's kind of cheesy and cliche. But this is about this girl who is in a universe where, I think it might be in like regular Earth world, but when you die you get to see this library of different paths you could have taken. So like if you had made choice A instead of choice B, then this is how your life would have turned out, and that sounds really interesting, and I love the cover, so I'm really hoping that I enjoy it because I've heard mixed things. And the last few things I'm gonna go over, I got myself a Kindle Fire the other, like last month sometime. It's I think Generation 7, it was the one from 2019. I love this case. It's purple, which is my favorite color, and it has blue butterflies, which reminds me of Life is Strange. And the last few weeks I have been getting dozens of free ebooks, and I'm not going to include all of them because that would take an eternity to do, but I will go over the ones that I paid actual money for. The first one that I got is The Art of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. I've been meaning to get this for a while, because like it seems like it's a booktube favorite, and it was $2.99. That's the first one's an ebook for $2.99, and so I went ahead and got it. I know it's dystopian. I know there's like a world of dudes, and there aren't supposed to be any women left, but then the main protagonist like meets this girl, and the guy can like hear everyone's thoughts, and then everyone can hear his thoughts, and it just sounds bonkers, and I've heard really good things about it. And yeah. The next one I got is Before I Let Go by Mariki Ningkamp. I definitely pronounced the last name wrong, I'm sorry. But this is $1.99, and I wasn't gonna get it until I saw the fact that it had bipolar rep and asexual rep, both of which I am. And so I got it for $1.99. I was like, well, I got it. It's screaming my name. I also got The Second Sex by Simone de Beauvoir. This was written in the 1930s, I believe, and I think it's a collection of essays, and I think it's one of those, like, it can be categorized as one of those essential feminist readings, and it was $1.99, so I got it. It's over 800 pages, so worth it, and I'm probably going to be doing a lot of annotating once I figure out the best way to do that with my Kindle Fire. Also for $1.99, I got What Asexuality Reveals About Desire, Society, and the Meaning of Sex by Angela Chen. This is one of those non-fiction asexual books I've had on my radar for a while. I checked it out from the library at some point, but I never got around to reading it, and because it was a good price, then I went ahead and got it, and I can annotate it and stuff. The next one I got, or technically the official first one that I bought, was Happy Ever Afters by Elise Bryant. I am in love with this cover so much. This is about a girl who has never, like, it's described as Jane the Virgin meets To All the Boys I've Loved Before, but she's never felt like the protagonist in her own life, and when she gets accepted into this prestigious like creative writing program in an art school, but when she like goes to her class, she just has this really bad writer's block. I think it might be queer, question mark, I don't quote me on that, but she's like, she has writer's block, and so she has to like try and live her life some more and just let herself mature and experience different life things and grow as a person and have that to incorporate into her writing. And it's a novel about writing. Of course I'm gonna read it. I also got The Gender Game 2, or The Gender Secret by Bella Forrest. This is the second book in the Gender Game series. I have the first book in a physical copy, and for my Dystopian December reading vlog, I read that book, and then because I was hypomanic when I read it, I was like, yes, it's so good! And so I had to get the second book like immediately, so I got it for $4.99 through Amazon Kindle, and I have the third one checked out from the library and I still need to read it. But yeah, that was a hypo buy. The penultimate one is The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I have heard nothing but amazing things about this, and being the fact that I took a masterclass by her on, what was it? I think fantasy and maybe sci-fi writing. I can't remember the exact name. I figured I should have a book of hers to reference and kind of like be like, oh yeah, I see how she did this and stuff. And I feel like it's queer as well in some aspect, but again, don't quote me on that. But I got that for, I don't know how much I got it for, but it was like less than $5. The last one I got is Meet Me at the Summit by Mandy Lynn. This is a new adult book. It's another self-published book, and I love the cover. She designed it herself, and she's really talented. I've never read anything by her, but I really like her YouTube channel. So when this was on sale, I snatched it up, as much as you can snatch up an ebook, a digital book. But I'm gonna probably read this in the next few months, and yeah. So that's all I've got for today. Tell me down in the description what kind of bookish stuff you got for Christmas. I'm really interested in that. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bells so you get notified whenever I upload. I'm going to be uploading several videos within the next couple weeks as I try and get back into the groove of things, with uploading a video every week. Puberty. I'm almost 23, I should not still be going through puberty. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.